Welcome to the big long intro to trading here. These videos are going to be short and sweet, so let's get into it. So when you're looking at a chart, what you need to be familiar with is what type of chart you would like to look at, which this is a candlestick chart. And looking at this chart, you'll see green and red, right? And before I get into what the candles actually mean, on the bottom and on the right you have the axis. On the right you have the price axis, and then on the bottom you have the time axis. This goes from years to months to days to minutes, depending on what type of time frame you want to look at. Now, in between this time frame of January 2021 and August 13th of 2021, this price range from $1.91, which is an all-time low, from the 5-year 1-day chart. So this chart has 5 years of data showing every single day, but there's only 5 trading days. Let's get into what the candles mean. So the candles, let's take this big green candle for instance. When a stock is green and looks like this, the bottom of the candle is the opening price. Now, if there's a line, that so-called a wick, that comes off of the candle, now that is how low the price of the stock went. And so in this example, the price didn't get pushed that low from the opening price, considering how high it went. So the reason why this shows the actual high amount is the same reason why it showed the actual low amount, is because during this 5-year time frame, this is the highest the stock has been, $72.62. So what this wick means is the amount of buyers outweighed the amount of sellers and were able to push the stock as high as $72.62. But the stock didn't close there, and that is what this top of the candle is showing. This is the closing price, and that is pretty much just where the stock price closes throughout that time frame. So on June 2nd of 2021, the stock opened at $37.52, went as low as $35.59, and as high as $72.62, but closed at $62.55. And you get all that information from right above. So now let's take a step away from the middle of the chart and focus on the bottom of the chart right here. So what the bottom of the chart here is displaying the volume, and I have my volume set up so it matches the candlestick, and the candlestick is green, and that means it's bullish, and that means more buyers are buying the stock than sellers are selling the stock. So let's look at the next day, June 3rd. So June 3rd, now you see it's red, and it's also a different candle. So what this means is now the candle indicators have actually switched when it's red. So the top is the opening price, right? Because it's red. It's $58.10. And then the stock closed at $51.34. So the candle is red when the stock closes below the previous day's close, as well as the open. And then you also could see that the stock went as low as $37.66 and as high as $68.80. So the fact that it closed below yesterday's close and today's open is showing that this stock had more sellers than buyers throughout this trading period. And now, to sum everything together, what the entire stock chart is showing is the stock action price. So as you can see, all the green and red indicates more buyers or more sellers on that given trading day. And then as the volume on the bottom increases, so does the stock price, right? So this is what you need to first know when looking at the chart.